Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Sri Shailabhijanamburashishram Sri Krishna Tatatmajam Sri Shailanve Devanatha Sudhya Praptagamantadvayam Padabje Narsimha Tatya Guroho Nyastatma Rakshabharam Vidvat Chakora Chandiramaham Ramanujaryam Shraye Sriranga Madhu Samaswadayantam Sriranga Mahishi Padapankajatmajam Sulabhashrayam Sada Moda Siddhamadbhutam Bhajeham Gurum Tam Ranganatha Priyam Sukhasanastham Hridayabjapithe Chinmudraya Lankrita Pani Padmam Shubhopavitam Vimalordhapundram Namami Rangam Gurum Antarenge Namami Yoga Samrajni Vijayam Vijayapradam Srirangardhasanasinaam Karunamamataram Guru Rupa Paranjyotihi Jyoti Rupa Guru Paraha Ajnana Mandiram Hyetate Guru Vijnana Mandiram Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhaite Girim Yatkripa Tamaham Vande Paramananda Madhavam Yovantah Pravishya Mamachamimam Prasuptam Sanjeevayatyakhila Shaktidhara Swadhamna Anyam Sahastra Shravanatvagadine Pranan Namo Bhagavate Purushaya Tubhyam Jayatyashrita Santrasa Dhvanta Vidhamsanodayah Prabhavan Sitaya Devya Paramavyoma Bhaskaraha Sakardeva Prapannaya Tavasmiti Chayachate Abhayam Sarvabhutebhyaha Dadamyetadvratam Mama Manojavam Mardatulyavegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtam Vatatmajam Vanarayuta Mukyam Shriramadutam Shirasa Namami Vedavedye Pare Pumsi Jate Dasharathatmaje Veda Pracheta Sadasite Sakshat Ramayanaatmana Andri Ulahamanandai Adipotri Senrangu Tannilanga Chetrai Tiral Potri Onnachagada Mudaitai Pugal Potri Kandru Kula Irindai Kayal Potri Kundru Kudaya Editai Gunam Potri Vendru Pagai Editkum Nin Kayal Vel Potri Endrendran Chevagame Tipare Hulvan Indriya Mando Mirangelo Embavai Andal Tiruvadigalé Sharanam. With salutations to our Guru and the Guru of all Gurus will commence our session today. 24th Pasuram of Tiruppavi that was chanted just now. It talks about the various deeds of the Lord. And during this month, we all know it's an auspicious month to especially give duty to our minds and buddhi through meditation. During all the other months, we can do the karma through various indriyas. This month is primarily dedicated for dhyanam. And Andal tries to wake up the Lord. And before that, she tries to wake up her friends. And in this Pasuram, she talks about the various glories of the Lord, including his Trivikrama form, Andrivolha Malandai, Adipotri. And then she goes on to talk about Senrangu Tennilangai Setrai Thiral Potri. Again, a reference to Lord Rama conquering Lanka. And the deeds of Lord Krishna, Ponna Chagada Mudaitai, Pugal Potri, etc. May Andal grant us that focused mind to think of her lover, which is Lord Krishna and Lord Rama. So with those words, we'll continue from where we left off in the previous session. So we are in the third Sarga, Lanka Adhidevata Vijayaha. That is the name of this Sarga. And we have seen how Hanuman has a face-to-face interaction with the Adidevata of Lanka, Lankini. And she kind of tries to portray herself as a person who is guarding Lanka, right? She's like the system administrator for a computer. Once you get the login and password for the server, then you can do whatever you want. So she is like that kind of a person. And towards the end of the last session, we have seen how Hanuman clenched his left fist and then gives her a blow. And with that blow, what happened? Tataha samvartayamasa vamahastasya songulihi mushtina bhijaganainam Hanuman krodhamurchitaha. So he became extremely angry, krodhamurchitaha, and then gave her one blow. With that blow, she literally fell down. Satu tena praharena vihulangi nishachari papata sahasa bhumau vikritana darshana stri cheti manyamanena nati krodha swayankritaha. Thinking and remembering that it's a lady all said and done, let me not further enrage myself. And this is enough for this woman here. That is what Hanuman thought. And what happened to the Nishachari? She became a Vihulangi. Okay, she became a blue badged holder, as they say in the UK. You can park anywhere if you are a handicapped person here. So she became a Vihulangi. And Papata Sahasa Bhumau Vikritanana Darshana. So she became a Vikritanana further. Already it was a distorted face. She became further distorted in her face. Okay, completely crumpled. And she fell on the ground. Tatastu Hanuman Prajnaha Tam Drishtva Vinipati Tam. That's where I think we ended. Kripam Chakara Tejasvi Manyamana Striyantutam Tato Vai Bhrishasam Vigna Lanka Sa Gadgadaksharam. Kripam Chakara Tejasvi. Hanuman, who is a Tejasvi, he took compassion on Lankini, thinking that she is a lady. Manyamanaha Striyam Tutam. Tato Vai Bhrishasam Vigna. She was completely engulfed with pain. And she started to speak with a Gadgada Aksharam. That means with a choked voice. That is the meaning there. Uvacha garvitam vakyam hanumantam plavangamam prasida sumahabaho trayasva harisattama. ஒரு அடி போட்டத்துல கர்வம் எல்லாம் பறந்து போச்சு இல்லையா? ஆனா அந்த ஒரு ஈகோ ஸ்டில் இஸ் ரிசைடிங் இன் ஹர். உவாச்ச கர்விதம் வாக்கியம் ஹனுமந்தம் பிளவங்கமம். பிளவங்கமா இஸ் ஹனுமான். What is she addressing him? Prasida Sumahabaho. Oh, long-armed person. Nalla bahu irukku. Illaya? Sumahabaho. Trayasva harisattama. Protect me. Enough of hitting me. Enough of blows. I cannot tolerate this any further. Please have compassion on me. Samaye saumyatishtanti Sattvavanto Mahabalaha Aham tu Nagari Lanka Swayameva Plavangama. Samaye Saumya Tishtanti Sattvavanto Mahabalaha. Oh Hanuman, you are actually a noble person, Sattvavan. And what do Sattvavantaha do? Samaye Saumya Tishtanti. That means they will be essentially following dharma when the time comes. Okay, that is the feature of a Sattvavan Purusha. On the contrary, what we try to do when the time comes, we all try to lie, we try to be dishonest, we try to run away. Yeah, that is the, what is it called? Flight. Yes, to fight or fly. So that is the natural reaction that comes from any jiva, which is not a sattvavan jiva. But this lady of all beings, she is a Rakshasi, she is reminding Hanuman of the dharma. So this tells us that even Rakshasas are probably better people, They have done bachelor's or even postgraduate in Dharma Shastram. They try to preach at least others when the time comes, at least to save themselves. Yeah. Basic knowledge of dharma is there. The differentiating factor is that having known what is dharma, they will not follow. That is the trait of a Rakshasa. But here she is trying to preach Hanuman. Samaye Saumya Tishtanti Sattvavanto Mahabalaha. This is again a Dharma Shastram. That when it is the right time, Sattvavan Purushas, they abide by Dharma. And I am Nagari Lanka, Aham tu Nagari Lanka, Swayameva Planga. I am myself the city of Lanka who you are seeing in front of you. Nirjitaham Toya Veera Vikramena Mahabala Idam cha Tathyam Shunuvai Bruvatya me Harishwara. Harishwara, O Vanara Pungva, that is the great among all Vanaras. In the, you have won over me, Nirjitaham, okay? And how? Through your Vikramena, through your valor. And now I'm going to tell you a small story of what actually happened in the past. Harishwara, Pura, what happened to me? Please listen to it. Tathyam means what actually happened. Eppadi aacho, appadi artham. Nirjitaham Toya Veera Vikramena Mahabala. That means there are various ways of defeating Rakshasas. When we encounter demonic persons, Samadana Bhedam, Dandam Solva, we can adopt any strategy to win over Rakshasas, provided you are a qualified Sattvavan Purusha. So here in this context, he is saying that you did not win me over through Sama, Dana or Bheda. You have won over me through Dandam. That is to be noted here. Vikramena. Yena will correlate it with what happened to her and what was the boon she was given by Brahma. Swayambhuva Puradattam Varadanam Yatha Mama Yadatvam Vanaraha Kaschite Vikramadvashamanayete. That's the correlation. Swayambhuva Puradattam, by Swayambhu, which is Brahma. Swayambhuna enartham, he is the father of creation. Avar Tane Udbhavichirkar. Adinartham. Ana Avar Udichade Bhagavanade Nabi Kamanathlend, Ilya Padmanabhathlend, Avar Parandirkar. Anga Swayamna Atma Paramatman Vichipom. அவர் ஒரு வரம் கொடுத்திருக்கார். யாருக்கு? நம்ம லங்கினிக்கு. தத்தம் வரதானம் யதாமாமா. வாட் வாஸ் த வரம்? யதாத்வாம் யதாத்வாம் வானரஹ கஷ்சித் விக்ரமாத் வசமானயேதே. That is, when you are won over by a vanara, through the vanara's vikrama, not through samadana or bheda. Okay. So that is when what will happen? Tada tvaya hi vigneyam Rakshasam bhayamagatam sahime samayah saumyaha praptotyatava darshanate. Tada, this is Brahma's words. Okay. Tvaya hi vigneyam Rakshasam bhayamagatam. That is the right time when you should remember that the time for Rakshasas to fear has come. Bhayam agatam. Rakshasam Bhayam agatam. That means the Rakshasas should start fearing about themselves and their safety the moment a Vanara comes and through his Vikrama or Parakrama, he wins over you. That is the Muhurtam. Sahime Samaya Saumyaha Praptaha Adya Tava Darshanat. By looking at you right now, I am reminded of that very boon that was given to me by Swayambhu Brahma. That means, the hidden meaning enna irukku? Even Lankini did some tapasya and actually got a boon from Lord Brahma. That is the hidden meaning here. Swayambhu vihita satyo natasyasti vyatikramaha Sita nimittam rajnastu Ravanasya duratmanaha. See, Ravana does not appoint any Tom, Dick and Harry to take care of his fortress. He has actually selected the best among them. That means somebody who has done tapasya and obtained a varam. Right? That is the reason why she was a Ati Parakrami and nobody could enter Lanka because of her. This has to be kept in mind. Now, what is she saying? Swayambhu vihitaha satyaha na tasyasti vyatikramaha. This is another Dharma Shastra vakyam. The satyam that is given to her by Brahma. Enna satyam sollirkar? When a monkey comes and wins over you, then that is a time when the Rakshasa should fear about their safety. And that satyam na tasyasti vyatikramaha. There is no way that you can, that anything else can happen, because the Lord Brahma himself has given this boon to me. Sita nimittam rajnastu Ravanasya duratmana. Ravana is a duratma, and I know that he has done enough damage to Sita Mata, and I can see that the time has started for Lanka to worry about herself. Rakshasam chaiva sarvesham vinashas samupasthitaha tat pravishya harisreshtha purim ravana palitam vidhatsva sarvakaryani yani yani havanchasi. Rakshasam chaiva sarvesham vinashas samupasthitaha. I can see the destruction of all the Rakshasas right away. Tat pravishya harisreshta purim ravana palitam. Oh, Vanara Sreshta, you can now enter. Here is the login and password. Okay. Vidhatsva sarva karyani yani yaniha vanchasi. Whatever you want to, you desire of achieving, they will all come true for you. You are going to win over Lanka. Vidhatsva sarva karyani. Whatever you want to do, you can swechaya Pravishasva Adin Sulrava. She is granting him, Hanuman, entry into Lanka. Pravishya shapopahatam harishwara purim shubham rakshasa mukhya palitam didrikshayatam janakatmajam satim vimarka sarvatra gato yathasukam. Harishwara, O Ishwara of all Vanaras, shapopahatam. This city is now doomed by curse, okay? And she knows that curse. That is actually what we saw just now, what Lord Brahma had granted to her. Rakshasa Mukhya Palitam. Lanka is ruled over by the Pramukha, the chief among all Rakshasas. Shubham, she is saying the city is also auspicious, okay? And that auspiciousness comes from two factors. One is it is well designed, and there is a lot of use of silver, gold, diamonds, vajram, vaiduriam, and all types of auspicious metals, isn't it? The second thing is there is Sita Mata, who is very much there in Lanka. Therefore, perhaps she is thinking it is Shubham. Okay, come what may, this city is also Shubham Purim Yadrichaya Pravishya. You can freely enter this city now. Tvam Sarvatra Gataha, you can roam over this city wherever you want. Yathasukam, with pleasure. Satim Janakatmajam Vimargasva. Go find Sita Mata. Okay. That is the order that Lankini is giving to Lord Hanuman. Okay. What this tells us is that Hanuman now gets a hint. Remember, what did he tell his colleagues before he left from Mahendragiri? He said, I will go and search for Sita Mata in Lanka. If she is not there, I will go to heavens. And then he gives some 3-4 options, isn't it? So now the search is very much narrowed down to Lanka, because Lankini is confirming him that Sita is here very much in Lanka. Go and look for her. Okay. So that is the kind of assurance Hanuman gets from Lankini. Ityarche Srimad Ramayane Valmiki Adikavye Chaturvimsha Sahasrikayam Samhitayam Sundarakande Lankadhidevata Vijayo Nama Tritiya Sargaha. The end of the Tritiya Sarga, or the third Sargam. Lankadhidevata Vijayaha. Essentially, what we need to keep in mind is that even the demonic worlds are well protected, okay, by Mahabalas, and it is important to, if you want to enter those worlds, okay, you yourself have to get on to that mode, Krodha Murchitaha, isn't it? Hanuman gets into that mode and then destroys the guarding angel or the guarding demoness of Lanka. All right, let's move on to the Chaturtha. Atha Chaturtha Sargaha Lanka Puri Praveshaha. Hanuman is entering Lanka from the Sarga onwards. Sanirjitya Purim Sreshtham Lankam Tam Kamarupinim Vikramena Mahateja Hanuman Kapisattamaha. Kapisattamaha, the chief among all monkeys, Mahatejaha Mahabahuhu. What did he do? Tam Kamarupinim. That is Vikramena Mahateja Hanuman Kapisattamaha. Kamarupinim Purim Nirjitya. He won over the demoness Lankini, who was a Kamarupini, and now he has decided to, he is ready to enter Lanka. Advarena Mahabahu Prakaram Abhipupluve Nishilankam Mahasatvo Vivesha Kapikunjaraha. Advarena Mahabahu Prakaram Abhipupluve. He entered the perimeter of the city, but from which direction did he enter is the question. Hanuman can enter a city from any direction. Did he follow Vastu Shastra or not? Abdin question potna. Advarena is the answer, meaning it is actually the rear entrance for the city. Okay. So in other words, Ravana probably, the city is anyway architected by Vishwakarma. So the fortress would have been east facing, right? And Hanuman is anyway entering from the west of Lanka. So it will become the rear entrance. So he is entering the city through the rear entrance, the Paschima Dwaram, which is the Adwaram. Nishi Lankam. So he entered the city during the night. Kapi Kunjaraha is the elephant among monkeys. Pravishya Nagarim Lankam Kapiraja Hitankaraha Chakretha Padam Savyam Cha Shatrunam Satumurdhani. Pravishya Nagarim Lankam. There is one new name given to Hanuman here. Kapiraja Hitankaraha. Okay. So he is the Hitankara, that is one who is worried about the welfare of Sugriva. Kapiraja is Sugriva. So that's the new name we are seeing for Hanuman here. Kapiraja Hitankaraha. Lankam Nagarim Pravishya. How did he enter? Okay, he entered from the rear door. Now, did he set his best foot forward? Abdin or question potunda. Savyam Padam Shatrunam Murdhani Chakre. He entered Lanka with his left foot அப்படின்னு சொல்றாருங்க. Okay. So in other words, this is again a Dharma Sukshmam, that if you want to win over Shatrus, apparently you have to set foot with your left foot into the land of the enemies. Okay. So from today, I know you will all eyeball who is entering which place with what foot. Yeah. So are they setting the best foot forward? Left foot is indicative of essentially somebody trying to win over a Shatru. Okay. In general, we see this, this again a cultural practice, isn't it? வலது காலை வைத்து வா அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம். We use our right foot for all things auspicious and left foot for something which is inauspicious. So this is the reference we can get, that Hanuman set his left foot into Lanka, isn't it? And Sriranga Mahaguru, he used to say that there is a reason why all of these things are mentioned to us. Basically, the body, if we look at the left and right sides of the body, Ardhanarishwara, left side is Prakriti and right side is Purusha. So therefore, you are entering into the world of Prakriti through your left foot. You would want to have victory over all the Rakshasas, and it is an act that happens in Prakriti. Therefore, this is the other correlation we can see here, that you set your left foot forward when you get into the field of action. In fact, it is also the practice that when we enter a temple, we keep our right foot inside first. And when we exit, we should keep our left foot first. I don't know how many of you are practicing it. I hope I don't see any hands raising. But from next time onwards, when you enter a temple, you enter with your right foot. Basically, you are telling your Purusha Bhavam that may I get all things auspicious. You are doing a sankalpa. And after being in a state of meditation, dhyana, and stotram and all that, when you exit, you are again entering the world of Prakriti, isn't it? We can, if you can not be 24/7 in the field of meditation, you have to come into the world of Prakriti or action. So to signify that, when you exit, you keep your left foot. So that's what elders used to do. I'm not sure how many of you are aware. There's some comment interesting. Okay. And Dr. Ravi is saying army parade is left, right to win over the enemy. Yes. You start with the command left, right. You're right. So that's the thing we should notice here. Pravishta sattva sampanno nishayam marutatmajaha sa mahapathamasthaya mukta pushpa virajitam. So Hanuman is now, earlier he had a bird's eye view of Lanka. Now we'll see deeper description, detailed description of how Lanka was. Pravishtaha Sattva Sampanna. Hanuman is somebody who is a Sattva Sampanna, isn't it? He is endowed with great strength, vigor, valor, etc. Nishayam, during the night. Sa Mahapatham Asthaya. After crossing over the boundary, he directly gets into the freeway, Mahapatham. That's the main street of Lanka. And what did he do? Mukta Pushpa Virajitam. He is seeing a sea of, I mean, it is Mukta pearls and solluvom illaya. And there are flowers of pearls, abdin soldar. Mukta Pushpa Virajitam. There is beautifully decorated main street inside Lanka. That is where he set his foot on. Tatastutam Purim Lankam Ramyam abhiyayau kapihi asitotkrishta ninadaihi turya ghosha purasaraihi tatastutam purim lankam Ramyam abhiyayau kapihi. It's a beautiful city. He's now gotten very close and he is amazed at the beauty of the city. But what else is happening there? Abdinaka, Hasitot Krishta Ninadaihi. There's a lot of mirth and laughter. Everybody is quite happy and joyful in Lanka. And Turya Ghosha Purasarihi. Turya Ghosham, Adinaka, musical instruments. So there are people who are very happy there. They're enjoying, having a great ball of time, as you might want to call it. And they are actually quite adept at using musical instruments. Ebdinaka, Vajrankushanikashaischa, Vajrajala Vibhoshitaihi, Grihamukhe Puri Ramya, Babhase Dyaurivambudaihi. So other things that he saw from quite a distance, he is confirming all that. Vajrankusha Nikashaischa. It is decked with various types of diamonds. Vajrajala Vibhushitaihi. Diamond nala seyyapatta jalangal abdingirar. Okay. Grihamukhehi Puri Ramya Babhase Dyaurivambudaihi. So the entrances of all the houses that he sees there, they are decked with diamonds, jewels, and Ramya Babhase. You know, the city itself is very beautiful to look at. And the Upamanam he is giving is Dyauriva Ambudaihi, just like you see clouds in the sky. Adin Soldar. So that's the Upamanam that Valmiki Kavi is giving. Prajajwala Tadalanka Raksho Ganagrihay Shubhaihi Sitabhrasa Sadrishais Chitraihi Padmasvastika Samsthitaihi Tataha Sitabhrasa Drishaihi. So there are lots of paintings that are that he sees there, Hanuman sees the Chitraihi, which resemble white clouds. Abdingirar. Padma Swastika Samsthitaihi. There are swastika marks that are engraved apparently on the walls. Okay. Shubhaihi. So that, yeah, swastika, not from a, Hitler perspective, but, in our Sampradayam, we talk of swastika from a auspiciousness also. Shubhaihi Padma Swastika Samsthitaihi. Lotus and swastika. Rakshogana Grihaihi, the houses of the various demons, they are all decorated with lots of paintings. Abdin Soldaringa. Vardhamana Grihaischapi Sarvata Suvibhushita Tam Chitramalya Bharanam Kapiraja Hitankaraha. And the houses that he saw there, they had an opening in the south direction. Abdin Soldaringa. So again, that means that they are all following Vastu Shastra. Sometimes, of course, when you get an opportunity, you can have a south-facing house. But what it basically helps you in is, south-facing house. Typically, you get a lot of sunshine, a cool breeze, and all that. At the same time, south is a direction of Jnanam. So it means that basically the city was well constructed by Vishwakarma, and the occupants there, they are also quite happy and they're enjoying, they're having a very good time there. Tam Chitramalyam Kapiraja Hitankaraha Raghavartam Charan Shriman Dadarsha Chananandacha Bhavanat Bhavanam Gachanne Dadarsha Pavanatmajaha Raghavartam Charan. So Hanuman reminds himself why he is there, isn't it? He is there to search Sita Mata, and that is Raghavartam. Dadarshacha Nanandacha. He was quite happy to see the various houses. Bhavanat Bhavanangachan. So he's Meduva or Vida Pathan Purar. Aha, Iplirke, in the Vitla gold rike, in the Vitla silver rike. So he'll start making notes. When I get back, I should also design a house like this. Adin or temptation our chance. Okay. That is how beautifully the city was built. And he is also quite happy to see it. Nanandacha abdin irukku. Okay. Vividhakati rupani bhavanani tatastataha shushrava madhurangitam tristhana swarabhushitam. Vividhakrita rupani bhavanani tatastataha. It is not like the houses we see in the UK here, you know. When you enter any street, it looks very much the same. It doesn't matter which postcode you are in, isn't it? The structure from outside is quite standardized. Whereas in Lanka, Vividhakriti Rupani, every house is looking very, very different. Bhavanani tatastataha. Now comes the important information. Shushrava Madhuram Geetam. Madhur Geet, isn't it? Did it used to come in Vivid Bharati in radio? I'm not sure. Madhuram Geetam. Hanuman started to listen to the music that is sung by the various ladies there. Tristhana Swarabhushtam, Strinam Mada Samruddhanam, Divichapsarasamiva, Shushrava Kanchi Ninadam, Nupuranancha Niswanam. So the ladies there, they are all singing. And Mada Samruddhanam, they all had, several quarters of pegs, as they say, and they got the madam, they are in an intoxicated mood. And in that mood, they are all singing. But one thing to note is that they are not singing anything random. Tristhana Swara Bhushitam Geetam. They are all singing Carnatic music. Okay. Tristhana, Moonu Swaram irukana. Enna adu? Sa, pa, sa, illaya? Enna per adukala? Anybody wants to take a guess? What are the three sthanams? Mandaram, Madhyamam, and Taram. Those are the three sthanas, isn't it? Sa, pa, sa. But those are the three sthanams. And it is important to note that even the ladies, the Rakshasis, Stris, they were quite adept at singing using the classical approach, Tristhana Swarabhushitam, which means there is a way to sing. And even Rakshasas, they don't go into different swaras. They also try to sing what is natural. Strinam, Mada Samardhanam, Divichap Sarasamiva. The ladies there, apparently they resembled Apsaras and Solraringa. Sushrava, what else did Hanuman hear there? Kanchi Ninadam Nupuranancha Niswanam. So he was also listening to the sounds of the bells. Okay. Kanchi Ninadam. Kanchi na namba idupukku per illaya, hip region is called Kanchi. Kanchipuram. And adala Odyanam pottundirpa. So everybody was wearing an Odyanam. And there were small bells that were worn on the waist. And those bells were making noise. Kanchi, that's called Kanchi Ninadam. Nupuranam, that is anklets. They are all wearing anklets or kolusun solvom. Liya. Ata kekaravar. Kanchina Nupurancha Niswanam. Sopana Ninadamschaiva Bhavaneshu Mahatmanam. Asthotita Ninadamscha Shvelitamscha Tatastataha. What else did he hear? Sopana Ninadamschaiva. So these ladies, they were wearing anklets. And in those days, of course, everybody used to wear the anklets. Yeah. The Golus Sattatle, Mamiyar Varara, Nathanar Varara, Terinjidom. Yeah. இந்த காலத்துல அது கண்டுபிடிக்க முடியாது. We all walk on carpets and there are no anklets. But perhaps these sounds that emanates from anklets, they are happening because they are climbing the steps. Sopana ninadamscheva. So they are climbing the steps, and that is causing the noise there. Aspotita ninadamscha. They are also clapping their hands. Remember, they are all in a Friday night party, Mada Samruddhanam. And everybody is happily enjoying there. They are clapping. So that is the aspotita ninad. Spotanamna, a sound that comes from clapping. Shvelitamscha. Apparently, people were also joking. Okay. And there are the laughter emanating from the jokes. That is known as Shvelitamscha. Tatastataha. So Hanuman is listening to all of this at the moment he enters. That means the picture we get there is that it's quite a happy city there. Everybody is having a very wonderful time. Sushtrava japatam tatra mantran raksho griheshu vai swadhyaya niratamschaiva yatudhanan dadarshasah. What else does Hanuman hear there? Sushrava japatam mantran. Okay. Rakshasa vitli mantrata japikira paranga. They are trained in the art of even chanting japas, chanting mantras. Sorry. That is what something he is also hearing there. Only thing is, adu enna mantram abdingiradhu secret. Inga utruva. They will not mention that. Mananat trananat cheva mantramitya vidiyate. And mantra can be chanted in two ways, isn't it? Japa and ajapa. Japa is when you use your vocal cords and lips and chant it aloud. Ajapa is when you think, reflect on the meaning of the mantra inside. But in this context, they are chanting it vocally. That's why he is Sushrava. He is able to listen. Hanuman is able to listen to it. But what type of mantras, we don't know. Okay. In all probability, these will be Avaidika mantras, not which are Vaidika. Perhaps there were people who are chanting Vedic mantras also. It's quite possible. Swadhyaya niratamscheva. That's what he's saying here. Swadhyaya niratamscheva. They are all engaged in the study of Vedas. Okay. See, the qualifying attribute is, you can study Vedas. At the end of the day, if you choose to be a Rakshasa, nobody can stop it. And it should be kept in mind that the power of the Vedas will help you at some point of time, depending on how you direct yourself. Here, all the Rakshasas, they have decided that they will follow Ravana, isn't it? So therefore, the outcome is going to be very different. But at the end of the day, they are also quite religious in nature. That is what we can see. If you look at the entire picture here, they have well-designed houses which have Vastu, and they are using auspicious metals. They have learnt the art of music, Tristhana, Swaramarka Kudiya music. And they are quite happy. They are cutting jokes and enjoying their lives there. They are wearing jewelry at the right places in their body. That is the other hint we are getting here. Nupurathla vechirukanga, Odyanam vechirukanga. So they seem to be good gentlemen and ladies, excepting that they are following the wrong person. Swadhyaya niratamscheva yatudhananna rakshasargalukku peru. Dadarshya saha. Ravanastava samyuktane garjato rakshasanapi Rajamargam samavritya sthitam raksho balam mahate. Ravanas tava samyuktane. What else are they chanting? அதுதான் சொல்ல வந்தேன். சுவாத்தியாயம் பண்றா, மந்திரத்தை ஜபிக்கிறா. ஆனா அவ சொல்றது விஷ்ணு சஹஸ்ரநாமம் இல்லை, ராவணஸ்தவம். There are lots of kavis there. they must have composed stotram on Ravana and other Garjikaran Sulra. So they are not just chanting, but saying it aloud in a Rakshasic manner. Rajamargam Samavartya Sthitam Rakshobalam Mahat. Hanuman is seeing the Rajamarga, the path he has chosen to travel along. There are lots of Rakshasas who are chanting praises of Ravana, who is the Lankapati. Okay. So I think with that we'll conclude our session today. So we are basically seeing a more detailed description. Hanuman earlier, he saw from a distance how is Lanka. Yeah. Inga varache ellame sushravan varudhu. That means now he is able to listen to what actually is happening. He is able to see the individuals there and what are they actually wearing and things like that. So giving a beautiful description of the city. Okay. So let's conclude our session now.
Guru Charana Mukta Guru Charanambuja Krishna Krishna Sindriya Manasa Niyamadevam Rakshasi Nijardaya Stam Devam Bhaja Govindam Bhaja Govindam Govindam Bhaja Mudhamate
Kayena vacha manasa indriyirva buddhya atmana va prakrite svabhavate karomi yadyat sakalam parasmai Shrimannarayanayeti samarpayami sarvam Shri Ramachandraarpanamastu. Have a great day and a week ahead. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.